Welcome back to Bike Extraction, the channel where we take a closer look at motorcycles that make a real difference in people's daily lives. Today, we're talking about a machine that doesn't chase headlines or top speed records but has quietly shaped the way millions of people get around, the Honda Wave 125. This is the bike that became a household name across Southeast Asia, trusted by riders for decades because it just doesn't quit. If you want a two-wheeler that's easy to live with, cheap to run, and built to last through years of hard use, this Underbone motorcycle is one of Honda's finest examples of practical engineering. The Wave series has been a part of Honda's lineup since 1995, filling the shoes of the legendary Super Cub. Where the Cub introduced the world to accessible motorcycling, the Wave refined that concept for a new generation. The 125 cubic centimeters model became especially popular in countries like Thailand, Malaysia, and the Philippines, where motorcycles are a primary mode of transport. Over the years, the Wave 125 has earned a reputation not just as a commuter but as a family bike, a delivery workhorse, and even a rural transport solution thanks to its low maintenance requirements and resilience on poor roads. At the heart of the Wave 125 is a 124.9cc, single-cylinder, air-cooled SOHC engine designed to prioritize reliability over power. Producing around 9 horsepower at 7,500 rpm and 10 Nm of torque at 5,500 rpm, it's tuned for smooth acceleration rather than raw performance. The engine's simplicity is a key reason why the Wave has a loyal following. Fewer moving parts mean fewer things that can go wrong. Honda's legendary engineering means many of these engines easily clock over 100,000 kilometers with only basic maintenance. The bike features a 4-speed semi-automatic gearbox with a centrifugal clutch. This design allows riders to shift gears without using a traditional clutch lever, making it approachable for beginners or riders who frequently navigate stop-and-go traffic. The gearbox is durable, with well-spaced gear ratios that provide enough torque for climbing steep hills while keeping engine speeds low during longer rides. Fuel efficiency is one of the Wave 125's strongest selling points. With Honda's PGM-FI, programmed fuel injection system, it delivers up to 55 km per liter, numbers that put many scooters and motorcycles to shame. Combined with its 5.4-liter fuel tank, this means riders can cover nearly 300 kilometers before refueling. This efficiency isn't just a selling point. It's one of the reasons the Wave became a cornerstone for delivery riders and small businesses in urban centers where fuel costs are a major concern. The Underbone frame gives the Wave 125 its distinctive silhouette. Unlike traditional motorcycles, its step-through design makes it accessible to riders in formal wear, riders carrying cargo, and even older riders who struggle with taller bikes. Honda also placed an emphasis on durability. The steel backbone frame is strong yet light, weighing just 101 to 107 kilograms, depending on the model. The balance of strength and weight means riders can easily navigate tight city streets or rural paths with confidence. The Wave 125's telescopic front fork and twin rear shocks provide surprising comfort for its class. Paired with 17-inch wheels and a 135 to 142 mm ground clearance, it can handle rough city roads, potholes, and rural trails without bottoming out. Honda's focus on ergonomics ensures a relaxed seating position and low seat height, making it welcoming for riders of all ages and sizes. Despite its compact design, it feels stable at its top speed of around 100 to 110 km per hour, which is more than enough for its intended urban and suburban use. Braking options vary slightly by region, but most Wave 125 models include a front disc brake and rear drum brake, which are sufficient for its light weight and moderate speeds. Some versions offer dual disc setups for added stopping power. Recent updates also include LED headlights and digital instrument clusters, which improve safety for night riding and give this humble bike a more modern feel. Practicality has always been the Wave 125's calling card. The 18-liter underseat storage compartment is large enough for a full-face helmet, groceries, or small packages. Owners often add rear luggage racks or boxes, turning the Wave into a mini cargo hauler. Maintenance is cheap and simple, oil changes are quick, parts are widely available, and the bike's reputation means mechanics know it inside out. This low ownership cost makes it an unbeatable option in emerging markets, and even in developed countries, it appeals to riders who value simplicity over flash. In a world where motorcycles are getting heavier, more complex, and more expensive, the Honda Wave 125 remains a symbol of honest, functional engineering. It's not a bike for showing off, it's a bike for getting things done. Whether it's a delivery worker covering hundreds of kilometers a week or a student commuting on a budget, this bike offers freedom, reliability, and peace of mind. It's a reminder that innovation isn't always about more technology, it's about refining what already works.